Hello and welcome, fellow Taurians. Let's get a reading for you. My readings are timeless and they are channeled, okay? So we'll find out from Spirit what it is that you need to know. So please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, because these are not on a specific schedule, so you'll know which when yours comes up, okay? All right, because it's going to be like a progression. Every time it's going to be what you need to know, even though the readings are not dated. So if you're here now, you'll be ready for the next one. Okay, so this is talking about, going to go get what it is that you're missing. All right, so let's see what happens. You're going to go out. You're looking for something that's missing in your life. What is it? Companionship, health, wealth, just well-being. Okay, spirits, angels, guides, please give me the information for the sign of Taurus in this reading. Thank you. Okay, some of you are walking away because you've now gained the strength. So you've gained the strength and power within yourself to walk away, or not only to walk away, but to go out, to venture out. I guess it's a better way of. So some people will be walking away from what does not satisfy them. So something, it could be a relationship or anything that doesn't satisfy you. It's not enough. Okay, it's lacking something. So you've now gained the strength to be able to go out and look for what it is that you're missing. Okay, Taurus, you are ready to be given this blessing or whatever it is from the divine. You're actually paying attention now to your incoming guidance. Okay, so that's what's going on here. So you're finally getting to the point. So you might have been just sick and tired enough of being sick and tired. And you've tried many things to try to improve your health or improve a money situation, and none of them panned out. Not to the extent that you really desire. And so now it's like, okay, I'm no longer going to look or trust other people and follow their advice. I'm going to figure out my own dang advice, which is your own guidance, your own intuition. What do you really want? Where is it? And trusting your own, path. So having that strength to trust yourself, Taurus, is monumental. Okay? And that's when things will start opening up for you in the way of the divine, giving you things, having that guidance because you decided. It's all about decision within yourself. You've decided all this other crap doesn't work. I've read books, you said all this, and now it's like, no, I need to figure this out for myself. I know, that this information is within me. Okay, that's what you're saying. All right, let's see what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you have been praying for this. Some of you, Spirit is saying they've heard your prayers. Okay? They've heard your prayers about being stuck in this cycle of thoughts. Some of you are saying, how do I stop this negativity or this fear or whatever thoughts are going on in your head? How do I stop it? And Spirit, which is, also the creator, has heard you asking for help. And maybe you've been guided, or this video has popped up for you and you've never heard of me before, or whatever. So this is, Spirit is guiding you. See, the eagle right there is guiding the knight. I mean, I don't even know how he could see through that helmet. He is following his guidance. He's right up against the edge of a cliff. So he needs to listen. So you might be up against it, as they say, between a rock and a hard place. And you need some guidance, okay? So what is that guidance? And they're saying go slowly. So slowing down, paying attention, like taking that step by step, like asking yourself, is this right? Is this wrong? Which way do I go? It's a practice that you learn. It's a muscle, asking yourself instead of asking on the outside. It's getting quiet. It's going slow. It's paying attention. Like, what is open to me? What, you're taking the bull by the horns, as they say, yourself. You are the bull. Oh God, I didn't even think of it when they said that. Taking the bull by the horns, and you are the bull. So you're taking yourself by the horns, okay? And you're trusting yourself, Taurus. That's funny. Sometimes I'm like I'm trying to pay attention, and then they say something and it's too literal, or you know what I mean? All right, so Judgment. We have the Judgment card. Judgment is something is going to be defined, they're saying. Something's going to be defined for you. Many times you've judged and you have been wrong, okay? So you also have to watch out for that. Being critical, judging other people. So they're saying, like, it goes both ways. It's like you're not taking advice from these other people because you don't trust them. But why bother judging them if they're not even going to be taken in to your own private information? So that's what they're saying. Don't even bother judging these other people. It's a waste of your time, because what does that do? Nothing. It doesn't change who they are. You're just passing a judgment that may be right or may be wrong, but it doesn't really help you. It's like stay in your own lane and worry about what you're doing. So they're talking about all these things that are distracting you. Okay, so we have the Temperance card, which is trying to find balance. Page of Swords is like a new idea, or trying to learn something new. So, and the Hanged Man is like taking a time out, or being kind of stuck in a position and not really knowing what to do next. Okay, so this is the Hanged Man's kind of waiting to be illuminated, which is fine. That's part of going slow. Okay, but they're also showing me how all the money is falling out of his pockets. So you've been drained in some way, drained of finances. Okay, somebody is trying to find a loophole, or some way to get around some kind of a financial issue. But also they're saying to look at how your money is falling out of your pockets. So in other words, see how you're spending. And I'm on that wavelength right now, because I was like, okay, we've got to curb this Amazon stuff. So, and also like the distractions, like everybody's trying to sell something. This is a thought that I recently had, or it's obvious, but Everybody wants your money. They want your money. Buy this. This is better, blah, blah, blah. And it's so easy to go, look, oh, let me see how much that is. Let me see. And if it's not that much, okay, I'll get it. But that shit adds up. So it's like paying attention, Taurus, to how your money is falling out of your pockets little by little. Okay? And they're also telling me that so they want me to share things, especially because I'm a Taurus too. My body had told me that no more Starbucks coffee. I cannot have that stuff. It's like all of a sudden it turned out to be like really upsetting to my body. And it's almost like that's like I didn't listen. It was too expensive and I just kept getting it because it was convenient. And every time I left the house, I thought I had to do it because I earned it, you know, like it's a treat for me or whatever. And then it started upsetting my stomach. And so it's kind of like your body may force you, or your somehow may force you to comply, you know, because that's what's better for you. It's better for your health, your body, your pocketbook. Okay, so sometimes when things end up being painful, it's just that you didn't get it fast enough, you know. So now I got it. And weird thing with Starbucks happened to me is I had like a ton of points and I went to get a breakfast sandwich because I was hungry and I had the dog with me. So I'm like, I'm just going to do this really quick. And I went and my app was signed out and I couldn't sign back in. And then when I finally sat down and signed back in, all my points were wiped. So I just deleted the app. I'm like, how many clues do I need? You know, that Spirit wants me to delete this freaking app. And then somebody said, you can call corporate. And I thought, no, not doing that. So, you know, it's like, when things start happening to you, sometimes it's for your highest good. And even though it's frustrating and it really made me mad at the moment, you know, I'm like, but yeah, I realized later, it's like, all right. I mean, all these things started happening just regarding Starbucks coffee. Other coffee doesn't do that to me. It's like, oh, they just want me to stop spending my money on that. And that's good. All right, so that was a long explanation, but you know, King of Pentacles. Okay, so here, see, that's about, you know, you being provided for in many different ways, trying to get you to the place that you really want to be. That's funny. I mean, my guides are like laughing. You have to have a sense of humor too. They're talking about just lightening up. I mean, yeah, it was uncomfortable, but you just have to lighten up and go, okay, just go with the flow, you know? Okay, are we getting off the rails here, Spirit? Let's reel us back in here at the end. But I think the message is clear. All right. Anything else that we need to know? They're saying back off. Back off. So is there something you're really gung-ho on? Back off. Sometimes if you're like in the thick of it, you can't really see very well. So they're talking about taking a step back, widening your perspective. Okay, so you can see what's going on. So I don't know who that's for, but yeah, you're too close. You know, they're showing me like when you look through a peephole and you see your whole little face and it's all, you know, in this tiny little peephole. You're too close. It's like you can't see anything but your eyeball or whatever. Okay, so they want you to back up so you could see a broader perspective about something. Okay. And somebody's saying, well, that I'm just not going to have any fun. Or somebody's having a thought about, well, all the fun stuff is getting cut away. Okay. And they're saying, no, that's not what we want. We don't want you to cut away all the fun stuff or what you think is fun. It's just, they're talking about replacing something that may not be good for you and may cost too much money with something else, that is more, cost effective. And this coffee example is I guess is gonna be drugged through the hole to the end. But I went to like a convenience store and I was blown away. I never go into those things. I just go and pay for my gas and that's it. I don't do anything else. But I went into a convenience store and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get my coffee here. And they had these things where the beans are on the top and it grinds your coffee beans and makes your drip coffee right there. You get different choices. And I'm like, and the coffee was delicious and I could make it the way I wanted it. And it's like, oh yeah, I remember drip coffee is so good. And it was like $2. I'm like, okay. So they will show you a different way. And it was kind of fun. It's something new, different. It's like, don't do the same old thing all the time. Okay, so your last card, 6 of Cups. This is like, remember what you loved when you were younger. Or this kind of goes full circle because I mentioned that at the very beginning, I think. It's like remembering what you loved to do when you were younger or something that was really yummy, but it was simple. So go back to those simple things that do make you happy. And you don't realize how happy they'll make you because you left them behind for something more, for Starbucks or something more complicated. Okay, it's just an example. But you left the simple basics for complicated, what you think you have achieved or acquired, but go back to the simple things that made you happy and relish them, enjoy them, be creative with them. Okay, that's all coming through for you. Okay, so I hope this message, was good. Wait, okay, I am, whoops, I had a crystal on top of this and I didn't even see it. Okay, so this is like the next go round of readings. I'm using a different tarot deck each go round for all the 12 signs, and I'm using a different deck to pull a card at the end, okay, than the last time. So every time we're going to do something a little bit different at the end. So we're going to pull a card, hopefully one card for you, Spirit, for the sign of Taurus. And you can screenshot this because it has a bunch of different things on it. You can hold on to it till the next reading. So let's see, can we have a card? Please, can we have a card for Taurus? Okay, sometimes they tell me top card, so when I'm done shuffling, it's the top card. So, we got the Tower. Okay, so if you had a question, the answer right now is no. You can look at, this says, sometimes destruction is necessary to make way for new growth. Change is inevitable. Well, that's what we were talking about. Giving up something, going to get something better. All right, so if there's a question on here, what structures in your life need to be broken down for new opportunities to emerge? That still goes along with the reading. So screenshot that. And kind of, look at it every little bit until I do the next reading. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Bye.